And if you did want to go to Versailles, you're gonna have to go this way any which way. So I'm going to the next one, which is Chartres. So you can go to a lot of places out of here, like Chartres France, Fontainebleau, just tons of day trips. This one's just a little over an hour. And we will take you there and have some attitude, try to do. Don't be a complete dingling like me. Yes, I went to 19. I didn't realize they have tiers. So you have to walk out to tier 24. So the journey will begin an hour later, which is a good thing why I bought flexible tickets, because I know the inflexible is the universe. It sometimes doesn't go with you. So you have to be flexible. So I pay always a little extra when I can for something flexible in case I mess up, which I did. And you know what? If there is no tier 24, I know where that SNCF line lady is. I'll go back for her. But for now, we can get ourselves to Chartres one way or another. Again, with the unexpected journey story, which if you buy the trip, expect to have the unexpected gratitude minutes. So I'm going to look on the board and see if I can find someone. Like airports with TSA or whatever, there's no one around to ask for help. So the unexpected bit of getting already to Chartres. I just hadn't paid the money. I think I just not want to go. A little more promising. 1 through 23. No, 1 through 23 and 25 and 28. This is the best. Paid toilets to trap you. This is the world I wish we live in, at least in France. Gun coding guards. Another heard of protectors, but it is a strange feeling. So I'll calm down. I won't be going berserk about my ticket. I'm just thinking, what would Gigi do? My little dog would be looking around, sucking out the good thing. I am having a hard time on that one now, but keeping out of the attitude. What would Gigi do right now? Well, she would be looking out the window, or I'd have her looking out the window. Gigi gets train sick, so Gigi would be trying to not get train sick. We are on our way to Chartres, passing through the countryside. We'll catch up on the side we can. Here we go. Okay. You see what I mean? It was great being in the observatory, looking at the wondrous countryside. It's even better to know what station you're at, so you can get to your Chartres journey that you want as you can. But I think all journeys that are spiritual, are they always easy? Oh, we made it. Okay, it's hard to miss. There it is, the cathedral. Village. We are 50 miles southwest of Paris on this journey story. Oh, there's a little dog that we saw in this train station that was not getting upset. That's a good reminder. You have to know what your triggers are. My trigger is that tomorrow is my daughter's birthday, and we have spent more birthdays. Now, this year will be more birthdays apart than together. And I have two children, Max and Zofar, and they have been apart for far too many years. I'm a mom to where to go, but this is a Gothic church. This is actually also called Notre Dame. It's older than the Notre Dame in Paris, and it is pure Gothic. And Notre Dame there's a lot of Notre Dames throughout Europe. They're devoted to Virgin Mary. This one has got special significance, which I'll get into when we get up to the spirit journey. But yes, you have to, I have complex post-traumatic stress disorder, so learning frustration and tolerance is one thing where you just don't explode with the anger because it doesn't serve you. But yeah, birthdays, I get pained every August 17th and exactly 6 months apart, and February 17th. That's when both of my children they weren't born together. They're not twins. Max was born in 1990, on August 7th, or February 17th, and Zoe was born 1996, 6 years apart. And on August 17th. Moms and daughters, there's just something about them. I mean, I'm sure I'm very much, I love my son, I love my son, I love my daughter. I just understand my daughter's pain significantly. I'm older woman, and I know what happened to her when she was a girl. So that's hard. And unfortunately for me, my father is a true sadist, which unfortunately means he really gets a certain pleasure from creating pain, and particularly if it's depriving you of things you love, say children. Yeah. So I don't let that get in the way of my spirit journey. That's too bad for him. But yeah, I was unfortunately brought up with being my father likes to create pain. As a child, my dad would take us to I think it was Kramer versus Kramer, the Elephant Man, Sophie's Choice. Things that little children don't need to watch, but Sophie's Choice always was a very hard one for me. And I always felt like I had to, I'm not Jewish, but I understand Sophie's Choice, where she had two children, a boy and a girl, and she had to decide where each one was going in the Holocaust, and her son was sent to a work camp and her daughter to the gas chamber. And I always felt like once I didn't send Zoe, I never have a choice, but when she went to Oregon, I always felt like that was my Sophie's Choice. And it turned out my nephew had passed. I realized the gas chamber was not the gas chamber for Zoe. A little weird. And seeing my son has been called into the cult of working for his brother, and he doesn't know he has a trust. Max Falk is literally like in a work camp and doesn't know it. Oh. But I can do nothing about that, but I can pray about that, and I can pray anywhere, any day. But today is the day before my daughter's birthday, so it's in my consciousness, and I thought I would come to, and it's not Chartres. Every time you tell people as you're going to Chartres, they look like they pronounce it Chartres. The R is silent. So, yes, that's also helps to keep you lost. Speaking of lost, let's walk back for a second here. Make sure we know where the train station is before we're done with our wondrous spirit journey. But with all that trauma junk out of the way, let's get to the spiritual part of it. Because I believe that things are testing spirits. We're put here and we're having our experiences, our lived experiences. But we are also we're spirits in our bodies too. So you gotta feed your soul also, along with your mouth and ears and eyes. You gotta feed your soul. So I hope to do that today, but I don't want to be the lost soul in Chartres, so I'm gonna make sure I can chart my way back to the train station. I will bring you up to this wondrous Gothic cathedral, and I will give you history, and take you on the journey with me. Now that we got all the gunky out, we've got a Holocaust museums talking about Sophie's Choice in France. The other significant piece of French history for me is I did speak of my great uncle Guido, who died in World War II. He died in France in World War II. Talk about the faith and Uncle Guido. I should say a little prayer for Uncle Guido and Uncle Rico, who I believe also had complex post-traumatic stress disorder after his brother died tragically in France. Uncle Guido was a fighter pilot. He survived the entire war. He survived World War II. He fought many, many missions. And then it was Victory Day. He was flying home. He wasn't the pilot when he was flying home. So Uncle Guido was a passenger on the plane that crashed in the Alps in France. So, yes, there's a tie back, and there is just a bit of a taking it all in France and Paris. Now we're not in Paris anymore. We are in Chartres. But yes, so you don't get completely lost and crash our plane, figuratively, not literally. We want to remember where the heck we get out of here, or how we get back when we're done with our journey story. Oh, okay, well, it's probably where the other pilgrims are coming, because people that were visiting here, if you're going to pilgrim to Chartres, maybe that's the way. There's a pilgrim in a Porsche. Oh my God, things you don't see every day, right? No, people that travel to these medieval churches often to walk this thing called the labyrinth. And I chose Friday to come here because it is supposed to be the time between, it's closed for half the year. It opens, I believe, Lent to All Saints Day, or it's open in between them. But most of the time there are chairs on the labyrinth. If fate, life, whatever serendipity is with us, we can walk the labyrinth today. It's open on Fridays during certain hours for walking. And we're hoping today is one of those days, because in honor of my daughter's birthday tomorrow, I always took my daughter every single year to the labyrinth at Grace Cathedral, which is a replica of the one that is in Chartres. So I'm not in San Francisco. I can't walk the labyrinth in Grace Cathedral. I am in France, and I can have a voyage. So let's go at it, and we'll check out the church. Travel attitude. My attitude's coming back. My attitude's improving. My attitude at Montparnasse station was not It was not nice, but yes. In memory of the infants. That's for babies. In memory of des enfants. That's the infants. And more is by as patriots, I believe. Or patrons. I don't know. It's children, patrons, saints. This is Chartres. It's that kind of place. It's saintly. Did all 900 feet. As I wanted. And nothing magic happened except things will happen. I was walking it, and I know you enter to the last and you come out, and it's a path. And some people are going backwards, that's fine. But somebody wanted me to like get off my path, the spiritual path. You know what? I just stood there like this. And I refused to move. So she finally goes like this. We went around one another. And I noticed at the end, some people that don't understand it, you have to go in to meet God in the middle. You take the message out. You have to walk back out. That also takes work. And the person that had tried to knock me off the path, she just pummeled through the whole thing at the end. So I'm glad I stuck to my own spirit path. Literally, figuratively. If you're on a path, stay on the path. There's paths to get lost on. There's other ones. But if you're on a spiritual path, stay on the path. Let's try it. I'm going to finish on that journey. My dog liked to go her own way. She was a little stray from Mexico. She walked in any way she wanted to. They told me I couldn't get on the train early, but in Paris they said I could. So the guy said I couldn't go to Paris. I am standing on the tracks and I'm not going to be blocked on my path. That was the message I got from Chartres. So we shall see. This should be the train to Paris, and yeah, stop. Yeah. Even in cyclists, you're getting on a train to Paris. That's how you know it's going to Paris.